Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope's baby fever takes over. Thomas Daddy Chops push desire for new child. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that the show's concentrated on Eric Forrester's grim plot at the moment, but that could affect other stories and make to some fresh bones in the new time. Now that Eric's health is declining fleetly, this could bring some delicate news for Douglas Forrester once the verity is completely out. Douglas may get updates on the sad situation and have a lot of questions as well as enterprises. Despite Thomas Forrester's own heartache, he could show off some strong daddy chops and prove to Hope Logan just how far he's come as a father. Thomas may support Douglas as he reacts to his great-granddad's fire and know just what to say to help Douglas manage. Hope may be impressed enough to give the idea of having another child with Thomas a little further study. The idea first came up during a heated battle with Liam Spencer, who was shocked at the study of Hope conceivably having a baby with Thomas. Still, Hope admitted she might be interested in having another baby, and since Thomas is the man in her life now, she could fluently have one with him. Of course, Hope would presumably want to finalize her divorce first if she were going to take this coming gestation step with Thomas. Now that Hope's passions for Thomas are growing stronger, this could be the perfect time for baby fever to start taking over. Watching Thomas in daddy mode with Douglas could really stir commodity inside of Hope and make her want to add to their family unit. Hope is in consanguineous mama to Douglas and shares Beth Spencer with Liam too, but she might consider having a third sprat with Thomas nearly down the line. Will Hope become the coming B&B character affected by baby fever? Will Hope get pregnant by Thomas down the road like the show's been intimating? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Thomas and Hope could expand their family together ultimately, so don't miss what's in store for this couple. Sheila dumps Cleric for a stunning reason. Proves love with ultimate sacrifice. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Deacon Sharp could be subscribing up for a life of misery as long as he sticks with Sheila Carter. It's true that Sheila makes Cleric happy on some position, but being with her also takes down the happiness he feels with his family. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, has made her passions crystal clear when it comes to her misprision for Sheila and her belief that Sheila is dangerous. Since Hope doesn't want Sheila anywhere near her children, she's not willing to let Deacon anywhere near them. Moreover, Hope has decided to draw a line in the beach since she feels like Deacon is choosing Sheila over her. It's hurtful from Hope's perspective since she thinks Deacon is throwing away all the progress they've made in their father-son relationship. Of course, Hope may be counting on Deacon to ultimately surrender to her claim and walk down from Sheila, but that may not be commodity he's willing to do. Maybe this will turn into Sheila's occasion to prove her love for Cleric. Sheila might decide to leave Cleric for his own good and make a major immolation for his sake. Still, B&B suckers know she'd be making different choices if Sheila were in Deacon's shoes right now. Let's consider for a moment what Sheila would do if she had a good relationship with John Finn Finnegan and Hayes Forrester Finnegan. There's no way Sheila would throw down her bond with Finn and Hayes for a love with Cleric. Sheila wants her son and grandson in her life further than anything, so that may affect her view of Deacon's situation. Since Deacon went cut Sheila loose, she may decide to do it for him. Perhaps Sheila will end her engagement with Cleric and prompt him to fix effects with his family rather. The longer Cleric stays with Sheila, the more miserable he may come. Indeed, if Cleric claims being with Sheila is enough for him, she may decide she knows best and prove her love by shutting this controversial love down. At that point, it could come a matter of how long Sheila and Deacon can manage to stay down from each other. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Deacon and Sheila's love will head in a messy direction, so stick with us for updates on the shocking news ahead. Lie suspicious of Finn's research. Why is he skipping Eric's party? The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Lee Finnegan becomes suspicious over John Finnegan's exploration. She doesn't suppose he needs to put it ahead of going to the big Forrester party with his woman. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Why is he then? Obviously, Lee must have to work the night of the Forrester party, having no indication that it's a grand homestretch party requested by a dying Eric Forrester. Else, she wouldn't be at the sanitarium to notice her son probing in his sanitarium office, rather of going to what she presumably considers a society event with his wife. It looks like either Finn is running late or plans to skip it altogether, which makes sense to Finn, who knows Eric has a terminal opinion. Finn is checking to see if his croakers missed anything or if there's anything he can find in the way of experimental cures for Eric. Lai has no idea of this, so she berates him about letting Liam Spencer or worse yet Sheila Carter approach his woman. Must be uncommunicative, but maybe gives some hints. Finn of course has to be uncommunicative, but maybe he gives his mama some hints it's possible Lai could have some moxie that could help Eric. Or she may know someone professionally that could help. Latterly this month, Finn and Bridget Forrester will consult with ADR Martin. This croaker could be someone Lai knows and has made referral to, but of course, Eric will have to authorize to be seen by the new croaker. With his collapse at Forrester Creations, it's possible by that time, after the fee, he may not be suitable to assent for himself and on the point of death. He was formerly setting up legal documents as to who would handle business dealings after his death. He may have named someone as his medical power of attorney. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Can this man be saved? Finn will do everything he can to save Eric if possible, in malignancy of his mama's nosy hindrance, and whether she jumps in to help or not it won't count. Steffi Forrester Finnegan is having a terrible time dealing with the ruinous situation, as are the family members who know. Eric may indeed be in a coma or else unfit to assent to medical treatment by the time Bridget and Finn consult with the new croaker. Eric, after all, wanted everything kept secret and didn't want Bridget or Thorne Forrester, who'll soon arrive for the party, to know, but they're told anyway. Still, she may be on the last nanosecond save for Eric platoon if Lai is brought into the circle and jumps in to help. Be sure to catch up on everything passing with B&B right now. Thorne and Bridget learn truth about Eric. Bridget springs into action over ruinous opinion. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Thorne Forrester and Bridget Forrester learn the verity about Eric Forrester. Bridget, who's a croaker, springs into action over his ruinous opinion. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Eric Forrester collapsed. Eric collapsed at home and Donna Logan allowed. He'd failed. He demanded oxygen latterly and admitted he didn't have important time left. They had to have the party. He refused to allow her to call 911 or indeed call for a home visit by his croaker, and wanted no bone to know about what's passing to him. By now at most of the family does, Ridge Forrester having just told Zen Dominguez Forrester, who was late to the game. So first Thorne arrives and the secret is kept, despite everyone's difficulty doing so, and also Bridget. But Eric is getting worse, and Bridget springs into action. Formerly, she finds out her father's ruinous opinion. Eric Forrester stubbornly refuses to be ached to Eric. Indeed, the least bit of compassion for him and support seems to restate to pity, and that's why he insists on secretiveness and won't go to the sanitarium. He doesn't want to give an indication that anything is wrong or that he's not the strong and healthy man he was in his high. But Eric is only hurting himself by that guest, and hurting Donna, the woman he claims to love, further than anything. Still, she'd say he's in strong denial indeed, though he says he doesn't have important time left. If Taylor Hayes were around to see what's been going on with Eric. But when Bridget finds out about Eric's ruinous opinion and symptoms, she'll spring into action, whether he likes it or not. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Bridget Forrester's keen medical eye spots trouble Ridge Forrester and Bridget's mama. Brooke Logan managed to keep Bridget from disrespecting Eric's request for secretiveness. That doesn't mean she's going to just sit around and watch her father die. But towards the end of the feat, her keen medical eye spots trouble. Just as R.J. Forrester spotted his forefather about to fall and caught him, Bridget springs into action and rushes to Eric's side. She and John Finnegan are the croakers. On call, this time, and they will pour their moxie into Eric's sickness. It'll be Bridget who calls in a specialist who knows further Thander. Colin Colby seems to. Be sure to catch up on everything passing with B&B right now.